to Very Vegan with Terry. I am Terry. I am so glad you're here. Welcome back. Welcome if you are new. Today we're going to be doing a berry cobbler. It's coming up on summertime, and I don't know about you, but I love cobblers for dessert in the summer. This one's really simple, it's delicious, it's nutritious, and easy to make. Let's get started. We're going to start with 5 cups of mixed berries. I've got blueberries and strawberries in here, along with a little bit of cherry because I like it. So we're just going to put that into a bowl. Next we have 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. 1/2 of a cup of dry sweetener. This sweetener can be any kind of dry sweetener, sugar, stevia, monk fruit, doesn't matter. This right here is date sugar, which is just ground up dates that have been ground up into a really fine powder. So you get your sweet from, a natural substance, and it's pretty small, lightly processed. So this is 1/3 of a cup of dry sweetener. And next we have 3 tablespoons of cornstarch. You can also use arrowroot if you're looking to be gluten-free. There's also a pinch, just a pinch of salt. And I am just gonna mix this up. Make sure all the berries and cherries are well coated. The cornstarch and the juice are gonna make that yummy syrup that you get in cobblers and in pies. And you can see that it's starting to look a little syrupy now. That's the look that you're going for, is a well-coated sugary type syrup, although it's not really sugar. Okay, we're gonna put this in a brownie sized pan. This is just your 8x8 square pan. We're gonna line it with parchment paper and pour the filling in that. Let's even it out. All right, we are gonna cover this pan with aluminum foil and let it cook in a 425-degree oven for 25 minutes. While that's baking, we'll get the crust going. Be right back. All right, through the magic of video editing, my bowl's clean and ready to make the crust. Okay, we've got 1/2 of a cup of unsweetened plant-based milk, of which we're going to add 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar. If you didn't know, this is a really good way to make buttermilk or a buttermilk type substitute. It works the same way, it'll cook the same way without actually using milk. So if you add apple cider vinegar or any really good high quality vinegar to milk, it will curdle and it will take the place of buttermilk. So I'm going to let that sit for just a moment and let it curdle. Oh, yum. Next, I'm going to add 1.5 cups of oat flour, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, 1/4 cup of coconut sugar, and I'm going to mix that up. Next, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla to my milk concoction. I'm going to give that a quick stir, and then that's going to go into my flour mixture. And you can see where it's starting to come together. Next, we're going to cut in 2 tablespoons of almond butter, along with 3 tablespoons of unsweetened applesauce. This is going to serve as our butter replacement in our dough. And I'm just going to use a pastry blender to cut that in. And you want to do this just until everything comes together. You don't want to overmix this because it will get tough really quick. This is what the topping is going to look like before we put it on top of the berries. When the berries come out of the oven, we're just going to drop this on. I'll show you in just a moment once the berries come out of the oven. All right, our berries have come out of the oven. They are nice and coated in a nice thick syrup. Now we're going to put the crumb top on it. It's a biscuit type topping. So we're just gonna take spoonfuls and just drop it right on there. It does not have to be perfect at all. It does not matter. In fact, I'm just gonna use my hands because I think that's gonna be a little bit easier. And of course, once you get toward the bottom of your dough, you wanna look for thin spots and make it even though it's not perfect. It's quite all right to not be perfect. God loves us just the way we are. Okay, I'm just gonna rinse my hands off. And then we've got a little sprinkling that we're gonna put on here and we'll be good to go. All right, now we have a sprinkling topping, which is simply 1 tablespoon of coconut sugar and a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. And I am just gonna sprinkle this on here. Now this is going to go into a 350-degree oven for 20 minutes. We cook the berries at 425. You are going to want to reduce your oven temperature down to 350 for the second part of it. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to be notified of future videos. Thank you. Have a great day, and may you know the love of Jesus Christ.